Okay, so you always start with the same thing. X's and Y's. This is how you will get your points, by the way. How many points do you need to draw a line?
A line? At least 2.
At least 2. A perfect line, and I always tell students, find 3 points, then you will be super correct. Because sometimes you draw a line and it kind of shifts like this, but when you have 3 points, it's not shifting anywhere. Like they have to be on the same line, right? So this is our equation, and we are going to find those points. So students ask me, well, what do I put in, when I plot? That's called plotting. What do I put? Whatever you want, actually. It really doesn't matter, because all the values of x and all the values of y, they will have to be on that line. So if I have a graph like that, if I have a line like this, all my answers for that equation, they will fall on that line. So it really doesn't matter. So I'm solving for y, right? So it makes sense if I make my x's something. What can it be? Really doesn't matter. I'm gonna make my x a 0. I mean, it's like a fake value. It really does not matter which one. This means, this is what is happening in my head. I made my x a 0, so it's 3 multiplied by 0 and minus 7. Y equals negative
7.
Thank you. Guys, that's your point. That's your point number 1. What?
Negative.
Thank you.
That matters.
Paula, did it make sense? Yeah. Okay. 0, 7. That's your first point. I'm now going to make my x a 1. Why not? So if x is a 1, so 3 by 1 minus 7, then my y is negative 4. This is, guys, is your second point. 1, negative 4. I am going to make my x, and I play with values that will be easier for me to calculate. So I always do a 0, always, because something will just disappear and it's like, oh, it's a negative 7. And then I will do 1, or I will do like a negative 1. So I'm gonna make it a 2. You want to do small. I have kids who will do like 5. I'm gonna make my x a 5, or I'm gonna make my x an 8. But then your points are like 3 and 29. Yeah, go to town, go and find it, точка 29, да, 29 клеточек посчитать. Stay small. 0, negative 1, positive 1, then maybe negative 2, positive 2. So I'm gonna do a 2 because I know that my values will be small, because it's not the point of negative or positive. You bet I will have negative and positive all the time, so get used to negative values. I just want to keep them small so I don't have to like bring a ruler that is 2 feet. Anyway, so my x is a 2. That means my y will be negative 1. Thank you.
It's a pattern. It's a...
It ain't no a pattern. It depends on the equation. It's not a pattern. It depends on the equation. Plot. In notebooks. Plot them. Put them on your graph. Быстрее, быстрее. And draw a line. 0 and negative 7. My first point. My second point. 1 and negative 4. It already looks like it will be a line. Like if it looks like this, then you didn't count correctly here. Why are you sitting? Do you have a line for me? Are you suffering from your phobia, from your familial genetic disorder of being afraid to graph?
No.
Do you have a line? Do you have the points? You do. Can you draw the line? I want to see it. Fight through your fears. 2 and negative, I'm telling you.
I won.
It's 2 and negative 1 right here. It's a little off, but so it will look something like that. Does that how it looks? Why don't you have a line? Yeah. Straighter. Use the ruler, please. Don't be in, We're done.